Welcome to Purified Theory. I'm Whit.
I'm Jacob.
And what are we going to do today, Jacob?
Well, I don't know. What are we going to be doing today, Whit?
Well, I think we're going to have a guest coming at some point. I don't know where he's at, but
I don't know.
Should be. I was thinking maybe we could talk about...
That was an epic poo. Guess we're going to talk about the evil things Jedi do.
The camera quality's not the best, but that just adds to the awkward atmosphere, I feel. Okay with it.
Atmosphere is very awkward.
So today we're going to be doing a debate between Michael. This is our guest for today.
Yes.
His name is Michael.
It's like a brother to me.
Only through marriage.
Yeah. And then Whit, which you know. But first, we have a few questions today from Jackson
Bring
Coyne.
him on.
From Jackson Coyne on Instagram. Why did you start making YouTube videos?
Would you like me to answer that?
Sure.
I feel like my inspiration for this is I needed something awkward. Okay. This is a awkward community for awkward entertainment. That's the way I think of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about awkward things in an awkward way.
Yes.
Awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
From Mackenzie Acosta on Instagram. If you had to take one of the Avengers Powers, whose would you use? You can answer this too, Michael, if you want to.
Alright.
Yeah, you go first.
Well, everyone who knows me knows I'm a self-devoted Cap fan.
You would take Captain America?
Absolutely.
Over Hulk?
Yeah, because you can't. Hulk has a hard time controlling
Yeah, it's a hard time controlling it.
Sure.
You know, I've got the
I would do Thor.
You all
expert
you know I would
metabolism,
take
never
Spider-Man.
getting tired.
Thor all the way.
Well, Nicole Yon on Instagram said, which is the most powerful superhero?
Interesting question in and of itself. You're talking like physically powerful, mentally powerful, emotionally powerful?
Whichever.
For the
one you
sake of
wanna
that,
take.
I'm gonna go like physically powerful. In my opinion, it's the Hulk. Whatever version of the Hulk you want to throw out there.
Okay.
No, I've got my money on Odin.
Thanos.
Nah,
Eh,
Thanos gets beat.
yeah.
That's true.
You think Odin?
You don't get to be the old god from Asgard
Yeah.
just because you got a nice hat.
Okay.
Okay. From Morgan Acosta on Instagram, I would like to know the story behind that amazing horse picture on the wall behind you. We will discuss the next week.
Yeah, I feel like that needs its own video, like a
Yeah,
short
we'll
film.
We'll discuss this next week. And she also asked that if our dad will tell the story, and so it's still under consideration.
Nah.
He's still thinking about it.
One
So next week we will have the story if it's with our dad telling it or just us.
All right.
And the last question for today, Andrew Harrison on Instagram asked, if you could, would you be a Jedi or a Sith, and why? And what Star Wars planet would you live in, and why?
I feel like this kind of sets us up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind
Really
of
does.
kind of sets us up for
Like,
debate.
I would totally be a Jedi, hands down.
No.
Word for good.
I'd be a Sith all the way.
Wow.
Okay.
Good segue here.
So, what planet would you live on, and why?
It's kind of a hard.
I
hard
chose
question.
Naboo. I don't really know why.
You don't know why?
It's a nice planet.
No,
It's
Naboo.
got some city centers, some nature.
Jar Jar Binks' home. I like Jar Jar Binks.
Would be the reason why I would not choose Naboo.
I would
Your
go
opinion?
Naboo too. I don't know. It's
Most visually appealing, I say, is Scarif so far that we've seen
Yeah.
on Rogue One. Nice
That's
palm
true.
trees, beaches, islands.
That's
I mean,
true.
yeah,
yeah, it got
But I
blown
mean,
up.
yeah, it did get blown up, so that's not really anymore. But
yeah.
if you're thinking of the past,
Yeah.
Isn't that the way with most things? Most good things come to an end.
Yes.
Tragic end.
tragic. All right, so this Andrew Harrison's question kind of sets us up for a debate on are the Jedi really good? Are they good or evil? And so we're gonna be debating on that. Michael
Yes.
and Whit.
My side is that the Jedi are good. They're the only
Debate
good
time.
in the galaxy.
All right, debate away.
Debate away. Let's open this by stating the codes have said.
Yes. Yeah, you know,
So,
yeah.
set aside so we'll know
Go first one.
who stands for what.
The Jedi Code, here it goes. Sure, I'm going to read the latest one because I feel like that's... There is no motion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. There you go.
And the Sith Code starts off with a direct contradiction to the first of the Jedi Code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. And through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall set me free. That's where we were left off there.
Yes. I don't want to take sides or anything, but I'm kind of going with Michael here.
Wow, I'm glad you just didn't take a side there.
You're kind of.
He's just saying.
I'm not taking a side.
He's leaning that.
Hit me with why. Hit me a good punch in the face right here.
Punch in the face.
Yeah, why the Jedi are not good.
The Jedi have no respect for democratic power.
They're working to preserve it.
Working to preserve
democratic power.
How so?
Well, because they know that Palpatine's going to destroy the Senate, and he's ultimately going to destroy everything. So that's why they're pushing so hard to get him.
They are pushing against a currently elected democratic official.
Because he's going to destroy it. They have the wisdom to know he's going to destroy it, which he ultimately does.
With the vote of the people. He didn't just come in and be like, nope, this isn't.
And that's why he killed senators.
Did he?
Yes.
When?
Huh?
When?
It says that.
Where? It says that.
In the movie.
Well,
I'm not recalling this.
Episode 4, the little round table discussion. They're like, Darth Vader takes care of all the senators. They use fear and like.
So the Empire, the Galactic Empire, that provides stability for the core worlds, that seeks to abolish crime in the Outer Rim, and has solidified trade throughout the entirety of his network, is bad.
Through fear, yes.
Yeah.
Through fear. They do it the wrong way.
They do it, okay, and how is the right way?
Right way is through democracy.
Right way is through democracy, which your Jedi approve by blowing up Death Stars, by sanctioning terrorist attacks against the existing government.
Whoa, when did that happen?
Episode 4, 5, and 6. The Rebel Alliance is a terrorist organization.
For good.
It's still a terrorist organization. Every terrorist organization is good in its own mind.
Okay, so they're trying to keep planets from being blown up by the Empire. And they're saving innocent lives. To me, they sound like heroes, do they not?
Yeah, the Death Star, which, as far as we know, had one evil Sith Lord on there at one point in time, which was the Emperor, and his assassin. Okay, you got Darth Vader on it as well, and they blew up this entire station that had a bunch of hardworking, innocent people.
Yes, people who are working to destroy innocent people.
Military.
And, you know...
Which the Rebel Alliance was all militaristic in its organization.
Yeah. But ultimately, they were just trying to save innocent lives.
How'd
from the evil.
How'd that work out?
They
Go to
blew 'em
episode
up.
7 and you'll see half of, not half, but most of everything that we know is you've still got your Rebel Alliance, and
Okay.
now you've got the First Order.
Good is...
Direct in line with what the Empire was. The people didn't hate the Empire.
I think we can all agree that good in real life is harder to achieve than something bad. Is that correct? In most cases?
In most cases.
So it pushes the same thing in the movies. It's harder to achieve the good than it is the bad. So yes, it is more easy and happens more often that bad is in power, but good is always trying to get in. It's harder though.
But also, if we're looking at the idea of a democracy, how many different planets have we seen represented in the Alliance? We've got a couple people. We see some Sulistans, we see some Mon Calamari, we see a bunch of humans, but for the most part, the Rebel Alliance is this fanatical sect of the Empire who just are unsatisfied. Most of them coming from the outer worlds, the outer rim, that don't see a lot of the prosperity that the Empire brings, and all of these outer rim worlds, they're getting they're getting a little bit neglected by the Empire, but for the most part, the majority of the citizens, the majority of the people, are in favor of the Empire. So democratically, the Empire still gets the upper hand there.
The Empire, they thrive off of hurting the innocent and fear. Like, they destroy Uncle Owen and all them. Like, they did nothing, yet they're obliterated by the Empire.
They were thought to be harboring Rebel Alliance property that could severely damage. It was an unfair execution. Yes,
exactly.
I mean, they were at one point,
and that's what the Empire does.
And they had R2-D2 in their custody. So
unknowingly,
ignorance of the law excuses no one.
Okay. Well, like,
but so far we're talking mainly about political systems, Rebel versus Empire, not so much Jedi versus Sith. Just more of the factions that they're supporting.
Exactly.
Now,
Gray Jedi.
I see. Yeah, Gray Jedi. That's a whole video all in itself.
Gray Jedi.
That's not a great topic.
Wade doesn't like Gray Jedi.
It's not a great topic.
Okay. So, Sith are bad and the Jedi are good. I don't want.
No. Okay, what about, let's look at your code. What does your code bring about?
There's no motion, there's peace. You know, it's all about restraining the self.
Okay.
Okay? Which
But
you can argue is not the funnest thing, but what's fun doesn't also necessarily mean what's the best.
Anger can help in your fight.
The Jedi acknowledge, like, sure, emotion in some cases is good, but it is something that can be used to create something that's worse and bad. So maybe they go a little extreme, but it's for a good reason, saying there is no emotion, but it's for a good cause of having peace and not running the risk of doing something bad.
Not having passion for something can mean you're not doing as good as you could be. You don't have passion. You're not really passionate about it.
Yeah, it depends on your definition of passion.
Yeah. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, I want us to just take a stroll back through the movies here, and let's go visit some of our good Jedi friends that we love and know so much. Obi-Wan, everyone's favorite Jedi.
Yes.
I mean, Obi-Wan, he's awesome.
It's great.
Let's go back to this moment we see Qui-Gon Jinn stabbed in the chest with a lightsaber.
And he does get a little angry about that.
Gets a little angry, gets a little emotional.
Yeah, he does.
And it helps him.
And what's the end result of that battle?
He destroys Darth Maul.
He destroys Darth Maul.
Or thinks he does.
Supposedly.
At the time.
Temporarily.
Yeah. Before Rebels came out, he destroys Darth Maul.
Yeah. Bless.
But then they just totally forgot about Rebels.
They gave him some mechanical legs. Darth Maul. They gave Darth Maul mechanical legs, not the Rebels.
They said Rebels doesn't count anymore.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Come on.
Yes, they did. I'm serious.
Why?
I don't know. They totally just
Because
threw
they're wanting to
Rebels in the
make
trash.
new movies about that?
I don't know.
Why?
They're in
That's
the
the
trash.
extended universe.
So Darth Maul, for all we know, could be dead.
As far as we know, he's dead. Then if
I am
Rebels
so
is
mad
dead.
right now.
Right?
And Obi-Wan's supposedly like girlfriend.
Never
In the
happened.
Rebels, he had not like really girlfriend, but they were like they liked each other.
So that never
and that
happened.
could have been where Rey comes in, like Rey's Obi-Wan's
But
daughter.
that never happened.
Yeah.
But Rey's
In the
dead.
Rebels series, it did.
But the Rebels doesn't
Well,
count.
no, they didn't have a baby, but
Yeah. But it doesn't count anymore.
well,
Where'd you hear that? Check your sources. I'll do some research.
I mean, who do you think wins? Comment down below. Any last comments? You know.
Just one coming from me.
Okay.
One kid.
When we look at the Sith Code, it is a very honest statement about how you can free yourself from the oppressive rule of anything really. I mean, it doesn't talk anything about being evil. It talks about, peace is a lie. There's always going to be some type of struggle, conflict, be it internal or external, something working against you. And when you have that, but you have something that you want to do, that gives birth to passion. Things that you're passionate about, you become strong in them. The things that you become strong, you get a certain power, be it confidence, being better at whatever the thing is. Let's say, Wait, you used to play football?
Yeah.
All right. Were you passionate about it?
I was.
So what'd you do?
I worked hard at it.
You worked hard at it. You went and you worked out, you exercised, you practiced, and through that, you got to be pretty good. You got to be a powerful football player, yeah? He did.
Yeah.
Man.
Killed him.
And so through that...
Exactly, and that's what they said. They kill people. Thank you, Jacob. I think I just won.
Okay.
And so that power helped him gain victory.
Jedi kill people too.
And then from the victory, he was free. He found freedom in what he did. And so this isn't a path to evil. It's a path to self-betterment. There are some people out there, sure. You got the Siddiouses, you've got the Vaders who've taken this and they've corrupted it and they made some bad choices. But that doesn't mean that inherently the Sith are evil. Where then you've got this, which is this big self-denial, there's no room for improvement. Because you can't have any conflict.
There is room for improvement through the Force.
But there's no conflict. There's no...
Which
there's
is
no
not
chaos.
a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
Without conflict, there's no way to better.
Mm-hmm.
Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens
You cannot become better in times of peace. You become fat and lazy in times of peace. There's always got to be something. Some type of conflict for you to rise from.
Well, maybe if they know if they get too powerful, they won't be able to control it.
That's true.
And, let's see how that ended up for Darth Vader,
Yeah. Well, I think this debate's been pretty good. It's been,
Yep.
successful.
And just watch the movies. You'll watch the movies. Natural human nature. You watch the movies. It will tell you the Jedi are good and the Sith are bad. Just watch the movies. You'll know.
Movies are pretty good.
Exactly.
Movies are amazing.
All right.
In fact, I just watched the first one. It's amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
Did I watch that too?
Yes.
Wow.
We
watched
we
that.
went together.
Do we?
We watched it.
I don't.
Did you watch it?
I didn't.
You weren't here?
No.
Well,
Okay.
Nope.
Daily Dose of Denver.
it's been a pleasure. The Daily Dose of Denver.
You think of this before?
Not really, because you just kind of threw me on there.
We always have the Daily Dose of Denver.
No, but I always think we're like gonna cut off and then like do it, but
No.
you never help.
We're
me
doing
out.
this all in one.
So
this is unedited, folks.
Unedited.
pretty much. What's
I'm
this-
sorry.
You're right.
The song, I'm
okay,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry to you.
Remember when there's no
You
emotion.
should be sorry. Yeah, Daily Dose of Denver is I'm Sorry. Good song.
I'm sorry.
Go check it out. Let me know what you think.
Thank you for watching Purified Theory.